Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Nico Hessel and I'm the founder and CEO of Upwork Outbound, where we take our proven scripts, systems, and processes and we plug them directly into B2B businesses to help them start generating revenue using Upwork. And in the past 8 months, I've generated about $80,000 just using Upwork. And so I feel fairly confident in my abilities and my knowledge on Upwork. And so today we're going to be talking about Upwork SEO and why you aren't showing up in the search rankings on Upwork. And so to start, we're actually going to dive into Upwork and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can see here that I'm on the home page of Upwork right now. And if we go up into the top right-hand corner and we search for talent and we search cold email marketing, we're going to see that a ton of different freelancers pop up. And so this essentially is the Upwork search engine. And so you can see that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of different freelancers on Upwork. And you can see that how high you appear in the search rankings is not dependent on how much money you've earned on the platform. You can see this individual right here, based in Bangladesh, has only $1,000 earned on Upwork, and he's ranking higher than accounts with $500,000 earned on Upwork. And so it's obviously not dependent on how much money you've earned on the platform. And so you can see how important it is to show up high in the search rankings and have good SEO on Upwork, because when someone posts a job on Upwork and they can, they're looking for someone to fulfill their job, they can search up freelancers like I've just done right here, looking for freelancers, looking for talent, and they can invite those freelancers to apply to their job. And so you can really increase the amount of invitations that you get to jobs on Upwork by just having good SEO and by going with best practices on Upwork. And so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So you might be asking, why aren't you showing up high in the search rankings? Well, it's based on a few main factors. The big one is going to be skill tags. And so skill tags are essentially little tags that indicate what skills you have, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. Here I am on my profile, and if I scroll all the way down, you're going to see my skill tags are right here. Now, this is my main batch. Upwork allows 15 skill tags to be in your main batch, and then you can also add more skill tags if you have specialized profiles like these, and if you have portfolios and all that fun stuff. And so essentially the skill tags are tags that indicate what skills you have. You can see mine: social media advertising, social media management, social media marketing strategy, social media content creation, social media management analytics, video editing, graphic design, etc. And so there's skills that my company and I offer to other companies who need social media marketing. And so that's essentially what skill tags are. And the more skill tags you have that are relevant to the search, the higher you're going to show up in the job and in the search ranking, And so you can see here, if I look up something that's completely non-related to social media marketing, I'm never going to show up because I don't have any skill tags that are non-related to social media marketing. You can see here, they're all very closely related. And so that's what skill tags are, and that's why they matter. The next thing that you can do to help improve your SEO on Upwork is segment your portfolio. And so you can see here, this is one of the segments of my portfolio. It says social media management and graphic design. And if I scroll all the way down, you can see these are skill tags. And so each time you segment a portfolio on Upwork, they allow you to put more skill tags in. And so you can put in slightly different ones. I like to experiment and play around with this a little bit. I like to do pretty closely related skill tags to our main services, not just putting in the same exact skill tags as I have down here. You'll see there's a few repeats, but some of them are, just very closely related. And so you can see here, we have digital design, right? That's a new one that I didn't have down there, but we have a few ones that are repeats like social media management. That's a very common thing to search up on Upwork. We have social media advertising, again, very common search phrase, and social media marketing strategy, another very common search phrase. And so a good way that you can improve your SEO is to segment your portfolio into multiple segments. You see, I have one for graphic design, one for Facebook ads, and I have one for video edits. And you can even segment this further. And so I could segment if I wanted to keep going, I would segment social media management and then have a different segment for graphic design and just split this up a little bit more so I could have even more skill tags. And so I will note that I would recommend you have no more than 9 of these portfolio sections. Most people aren't going to scroll through more than just 3 of these sections, as it does get kind of time consuming and it is a lot of content to go through. But if you have 6 or even 9 of those portfolio segments in there, that is going to help your SEO quite a bit. And it's just generally going to improve the user experience, because if you split them up like how you should split them up, then it's going to just be a lot easier for users to scroll through and see what they do and don't want to see, right? Like maybe a company really wants to see Facebook ads for me and they don't care about my social media management or graphic design. It's going to be really, really easy for them to just click on the Facebook ads segment of my portfolio. And so that is another way that you're going to be able to improve your SEO on Upwork. The third way is going to be through specialized profiles. And so you can see right here, these are specialized profiles. Now I have social media marketing specialist is my main profile. You can see it says all work. And then the 2 specialized profiles are display advertising and social media strategy. And you can see each of these have a different title. You can see that there. And they have entirely different introductions. They have different portfolios. And they have different jobs underneath each of them. And so creating specialized profiles that correlate with what you want to be serving on Upwork is going to be really, really helpful in terms of showing up high in the search rankings. Now, if we go to talent, when we look up lawyer, for example, you can see that again, it's not dependent on how much money you've earned. These accounts have $6,000, $7,000, $3,000 earned on Upwork, and they're showing up ahead of accounts that have $10K, even $200,000 earned on the platform. The other thing I want to point out is that the vast majority of these people showing up high in the search rankings are going to have at least one specialized profile. So you can see here, for this individual, it's paralegal services. And then if we just keep scrolling down, you can see that the vast majority of them have at least one, if not 2 specialized profiles. Now, the next thing that you're going to be able to do to improve your SEO on Upwork is going to be your title and intro. And so you can see here, I looked up lawyer, and all of these people have the word lawyer in their title, right? And so this is a huge one. This is really, really important. Obviously, if I look up lawyer, they're not going to show me people with titles that have completely unrelated keywords in there, right? And so putting your main services and the most common search terms into your title is going to be really, really helpful. You can see that mine is social media marketing specialist. That's a very, very, very common search phrase on Upwork, and it led to a ton of invitations. Like in one period of 90 days, we received over 65 invitations to apply to jobs. Right, that's more than 2 every 3 days, and that led to thousands and thousands of deals, thousands and thousands of dollars in revenue, and a bunch of different deals for our agency. And so it's super simple. You do it once, and you can see that it has a very long-lasting impact. And the great thing about this is you can test it out all the time. So if you're not getting any invitations, you can test out slightly different keywords in your title and then see if that does any better. But I'll just scroll through here so you can see there is the word lawyer in all of these titles. Now, the other thing that you can do is with your intro is going to be to put in more keywords. And so just the same as my profile says social media marketing specialist and their title said lawyer, they're probably going to have the word lawyer a bunch of different times inside their intro. So you can see here, I speak a little bit about social media management, paid advertising, and then I mentioned the word and the phrase social media marketing a few different times. And so that is another easy thing that you can do to show up higher in the search rankings on Upwork. It's just going to be to put common phrases into your intro. So don't be crazy. Don't make it overwhelming, but put a handful of common different search phrases into your intro, and do that as well with your specialized profiles. Again, everything that I've been saying about the main profile is equally applicable to these specialized profiles. You want to make sure the titles look good. You want to make sure the intros look good and they have proper SEO. And the last thing is going to be paid ads. Now, I think this might be a little bit confusing at first, but essentially, I'm on my profile here. You can see that Upwork allows you to promote your account with ads. And so this is ridiculously cheap, and it results in 5 to 10 views a week for us at least. And so you can see here we have our availability badge on. We're spending 15 connects at each week, I believe. Yeah, 15 connects per week. And so that's my maximum. 15 connects is like $1 or $1.50 or something. It's very inexpensive. And if it even leads to one new job every year, that's well worth it for us. All right. So as long as you sell semi-high ticket items or services, that's going to be worth it. The other thing you can do is boost your profile. And so I no longer sell anything on Upwork, right? I run a company, Upwork Outbound, that helps other companies utilize Upwork. So I'm not currently boosting my profile, and I could actually turn my availability badge off. But you can see here that boosting your profile essentially allows you to show up high in the search rankings when someone searches up phrases that you choose. And so you can go through that process right here. I'm not going to dive in there right now, but that's a really easy, really inexpensive way to get more and more views. And like I said, as long as you have a fairly high ticket service or product that you're offering, it's going to be well worth it. And so that's all we've got for today's video. I tried to make it as short as I could, get you guys some good value. As always, if you want help building out Upwork infrastructure in your B2B business, you'll be able to book a meeting with my team and I using the link below. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the video, and we'll see you in the next one.